Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dan Riley, and today I'm talking to you guys about blood cancer. So every year in the United States alone, over 100,000 people are diagnosed with blood cancer. And also, over 50,000 people die from blood cancer every year in the United States alone. And out of those 50,000 people who die, most of them are young children and teenagers and people in their young 20s. And there are three main forms of cancer: leukemia, myeloma, and lymphoma. Leukemia is a blood cancer of the white blood cells, and your white blood cells are used to fight infection, and without these, infection is easy to have, and a common cold can be the death of somebody. All blood cells are made in the bone marrow, which include the red blood cells, the platelets, and your white blood cells. And leukemia is an overproduction of white blood cells, which makes the red blood cells not able to do their job properly because they cannot get oxygen to all important areas of the body. There are acute and chronic cases of leukemia. It's actually the opposite of what you would think. An acute case is a rapid developing case that is mostly found in young children and young adults. And chronic is found in older people, and it is a slow developing case. Treatment for leukemia include chemotherapy and radiation. Myeloma is a blood cancer of the plasma. Plasma is the liquid that your white blood cells, your red blood cells, and your platelets travel through the body. Of the 22,350 cases expected in 2013, 12,440 men and 9,910 women will be diagnosed with myeloma, according to the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation. Overproduction of plasma leads to leukopenia and anemia. Leukopenia is a shortage of white blood cells, and anemia is a shortage of red blood cells. And symptoms include sore bones, weight loss, extreme fatigue, infection, and loss of appetite. The next sign is lymphoma, and the lymphatic system is part of the circulatory system, compromising a network of conduits called lymphatic vessels that carry a clear fluid called lymph towards the heart. There are two main forms, which are Hodgkin and non-Hodgkin. And Hodgkin is a form that starts above the diaphragm, which is below your lungs. And it goes in a certain pattern, and it's very easy for doctors to cure this because they know what's going to happen next. And non-Hodgkin can start anywhere in the body and can move rapidly to any other part, and is very more deadly and is to more younger people. And patients are categorized in A and B categories. And B category patients have weight loss, sweat more, loss of appetite, and seem to be faint, and hard for them to walk. And A patients don't have this. Signs and symptoms are loss of weight and stuff like that. So this non-Hodgkin lymphoma is what the founder of my organization had. His name was Nick Collier. He's right there. Colliori. And he graduated from Ridley High School in 2004, which is right here in the Pennsylvania area. He grew up in Holmes, PA. And he had the 12 varsity letter high school graduate. He played nose tackle football, wrestled, and he also played lacrosse at deep hole. After graduating, he went to Hofstra University, where he continued to pursue in playing lacrosse. At his freshman year at Hofstra, he had trouble in one game hearing his family cheer for him, and the rest of the plays being called out. So the next morning he woke up and he couldn't hear out of his right ear. After many treatments and tests were done, they found out that he had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And Nick passed away in 2006. Shortly after being diagnosed, Nick started a program called Headstrong Foundation. Headstrong is now run by Nick's parents, and Headstrong's mission is to carry on the legacy and vision of Headstrong founder Nick through advocating, fundraising, and supporting those affected by blood cancer and those working towards eliminating it. The Headstrong Foundation is committed to being a resource for blood cancer patients and their families, dedicated to assist them navigate the harrow ordeal of cancer by sharing our experience, lending guidance, and providing essential service with emphasis placed on sustaining and improving quality of life during the process. So imagine if, from now, 10 years from now, probably most of us going to have kids, and imagine that your son walks into a hospital and they found out he has lymphoma or any of these blood cancers. This doesn't affect just the 100,000 people who are diagnosed. It affects their families, it affects their friends, and these young children don't deserve to have their life cut short by cancer. So, ways you can help are donate. You can go to headstrongfoundation.org and you can place a $1 donation to $20 donation. You can go to headstrongequipment.com. You can buy apparel, you can buy t-shirts, sweatpants, wristbands, shorts, hoodies. And you can also buy performance equipment like a lacrosse stick, which is a visual aid. And this is a relentless ball, which I paid, it's really only $1 a ball, but I paid $4 for it because all the proceeds go to the Headstrong Foundation. And I don't know if any of you guys know anything about lacrosse, but STX, Warrior, and Bryant are the 3 biggest companies, and they all have partnerships with Headstrong where they sell green gloves, they sell green sticks, and part of the proceeds go to the company and go to eliminating cancer, this blood cancer types. So let's all be relentless and get ahead of cancer.